What's up, everybody? Happy Thursday, and welcome to In the Green DFS. This is going to be your Thursday Night Football NFL free pick video. In this video, we have got two super cool plays for you, so check it out. First off, today is Halloween. If you celebrate that, happy Halloween to you. But since it is Halloween, and more importantly, the very last day of October, the last day of the month, we're going to get a little crazy today. So we're going to give you two really crazy, fun plays to kind of end the month on. Now, keep in mind, guys, anytime we give you plays like this, it is your decision. You pull the trigger on the bets you want to play. You do not have to tell our exact play. You can take different pieces of information. You can make your own plays, your own picks and parlays out of these. Or if you love them, you can tail them. We've got some pretty cool stuff here today, so check it out. First, we've got a four-man on PrizePicks, and this four-man play has a multiplier of 18.5. So you already know it's going to be a little bit spicy. We'll get to that in a minute. And before we do that, our favorite play of the day, this is going to be a really cool one today, guys. We've missed the Dabble six-man plays by one quite a bit here recently, but you know what? We think we got this one, and we're going to do something a little bit different. Instead of the normal six-man, we're going to give you a Dabble eight-man play, which has a 50-time payout, 50x payout, because we're going to use the hedge option tonight. So with that hedge option, it's going to give us the ability to get paid $5,000. We're doing a $100 bet, so we're going to get $5,000 for our for winning all of it, for all eight out of 8. If we miss one on the hedge, we'll get $500, and if we miss two, we'll get $150 back on the 1.5. So I'll break that down for you in a few minutes. Let's first, before we get started, guys, let's get the housekeeping out of the way. Like this video, subscribe to our channel. I'd like to point out really quick as well, thank you guys again. This is another fantastic video back to back. This is all because of you guys. We were able to do this, so we appreciate you. Please keep liking these videos and sharing them with your friends, subscribing to our channel. It goes such a long way with us, and we truly do appreciate it, guys. So thank you for that. Make sure you like this thing and turn on the notifications as well if you want to get these things right away before these lines bump. Now, first things first, let's get over to Dabble. We're going to do the Dabble 8-man play first. It's very long and broken down, but there's a nice reasoning for every play that we've used. And the cool thing is that the PrizePicks play we'll do right after, and we have them kind of offsetting tonight, so you can have a chance to win both, or one can cover for the other, as we've done before. Getting right over there. Oh, I want to show you guys one more thing, too, before I forget. Sleeper. Now, we're going to be promoting Sleeper a little bit more next month. We got just did a deal with Sleeper, but more importantly, you guys are going to want to have a few bucks in your bankroll for Sleeper because we're going to be launching as of tomorrow for NBA. So this deal is only going to be available today. It ends the 31st of October, and the deal is it's a 200% deposit match bonus up to $100. So if you deposit $100 on Sleeper, they're going to give you $200 to match that bankroll. You're going to have $300 in your bankroll to start with, and that is going to be very helpful when you see what we're going to start doing as of tomorrow with the NBA. So if you guys want to get on this now, you can do it tomorrow. You get a 100% deposit match bonus, no problem. But if you do it right now, today, download it, just throw some money on there, even if you don't pick the play today. We'll probably send you guys a bonus play so you can play it today if you want. But the whole point is get your bankroll loaded, put $100 on here if you have it. You get a 200% deposit match bonus. They'll have you $300 on there to start with what we're going to do on our bankroll building tomorrow. When you download Sleeper, guys, I will make sure I put the link in the description of our video. It'll be right down there with all the rest of our links. Make sure the code says In the Green. Remember, our business name is In the Green DFS, but our code will always be In the Green. So there's that if you want that. Let's get to the most important play of the day, the Dabble 8-man hedge. We're going to start with play number 1. We're going to go with Davante Adams over 55.5 receiving yards. Now, the Jets are at home tonight taking on the Texans, who are coming here on a short week. Now, with a few weeks to get familiar with his new team, Adams seems primed and ready for his first breakout game. It hasn't happened yet. We're expecting it here. The Houston Texans are ranked 3rd in the NFL against the pass, but they're slightly more susceptible to wideouts. Now, that doesn't mean anything particular in this particular matchup because Adams can play in the slot or at the wideout, obviously. But the Jets have had a series of rough losses lately, guys. Their team record is 2-6. They're 3rd in the AFC East. Things are looking grim for them right now. And at this point, the Jets will essentially need to win out or lose maybe one game to make the postseason. Well, this would normally be a tough feat. Rodgers has made a run like this in the past. He has been a guy that's pulled this off a couple of times. There's no doubt about it. This team has the weapons to do so with this season left. Now, Davante Adams is one of the league's premier route runners and top receivers. We love Adams here for over his receiving yards in the 55.5. This is going to be part of a correlated game stack. We will get to that in a second and show you what we're going to do here. But play number 1 is Davante Adams over 55.5 receiving yards. Play number 2, we are going to take Garrett Wilson over 61.5 receiving yards. Yes, I know. Against the top team, against the second best team, or third best team rather, against the pass in the NFL. That's right. We're going against the grain here today. We know everyone's going to be on Breece Hall. We understand that. We're going to do things a little bit differently, okay? This is a wild one. Keep in mind, guys, this is the last day of the month. We're giving you an 8-man hedge. We're betting $100 to win $5,000. If we get one wrong, we still win $500. And if we get 2 wrong, we still win $150. So that's the reason why we're doing the hedge today. If you don't yet have Dabble, I will show you how you can do this play at a $30 bet by depositing just $5. I'll show you that in here in a minute so everyone can jump on this and have a chance to win this with us today. So for Garrett Wilson, as you can see, we're going to be using the passing attack in this stack correlation stack, which means we also have Rodgers involved. We'll show you here in a minute. But like Adams, we expect the shifty Garrett Wilson to have a standout day today. Wilson has excellent footwork, and he's utilized in quick slant routes that have big play potential. They'll often throw him into a quick slant over the middle. They'll maybe draw some defenders up with Adams on a quick on a go route, and then they'll have Wilson slant over the middle real quick. And what happens is you get guys like Tyler Conklin that can set a block, and Wilson can go. He can zip. He can take the whole field if he needs to. So we love this play. We're going to stack these. Obviously, Rodgers is going to be part of this as well. We thought about the completions, but we're going to go a different route with that. Play number 2 is going to be Garrett Wilson over 61.5 receiving yards. We think the Jets have to go kind of all out here, guys, as a last-ditch option. We think they're going to have a big night, so that's why we're going to play those guys. The next option is the next play number 3, is going to be Joe Mixon, more than 110.5 rush plus receiving yards. Now, the Jets defense ranks number 2 against the pass in the entire NFL, but the Jets defense ranked 17th against the run, giving up an average of 137 yards per game in the last 3 games. Now, with the loss of Nico Collins and Stephon Diggs, we see Joe Mixon having a monster performance in this game. He's going to have high usage. His target share in the passing game is going to be considerable. He's going to be a very important part of this team. And we'll be using much of his prop profile in several of our props in VIP and NFL full season pass today, so just keep that in mind. We are not going to be shy with Joe Mixon today. We're taking Joe Mixon over 110.5 rush and receiving yards. The next play, this might be controversial. I don't think it should be. If you know anything about Robert Woods' past, you'll probably be okay with this play. So with Nico Collins and Stephon Diggs out today, obviously you guys know what happened to Stephon Diggs. He's done for the season. But Tank Dell is set to be the number 1 receiver here, right? So it's going to be Tank Dell and a lot of Tank Dell. However, and guys, we know Tank Dell and CJ Stroud are buddies. We know they have pretty good chemistry. But the deal here is we just think Sauce Gardner is going to be a little bit too much for Tank Dell tonight. Tank Dell's a second-year receiver. Sauce Gardner is one of the most elite corners in the league, if not, 1 or 2. He is undoubtedly very hard to deal with for most receivers. So a lot of people today are going to be taking Tank Dell on his receptions, and on his reception prop over 4.5, which will probably be 5 or 5.5 later. People are going to take Tank Dell on his yard. Now, we're not going to necessarily take his under today, except for maybe in a few of our VIP plays. But chances are we're going to leave Tank Dell alone for the most part. He's going to have a tough day cut out for him today. And this is where plays like Robert Woods and Dalton Schultz come into play. So Robert Woods is a very serviceable receiver, guys. And even if he's the second or third option in this game, we're not exactly sure where he's going to be. Probably more like the third option with a chance to be the second option. This line is just too low, man. Woods usually plays in the slot. He's got great footwork and great route running skills. With a line of 17.5 receiving yards in a game where he's going to have to help with some of the receiving duties, we simply can't pass this up. It's 17.5. Our goal is that the Jets get out to a nice start, and they're firing away. But the chances are Houston probably leads this game on the ground for a while. The Jets probably come back and win, and I'm taking the Jets to win this game. But again, it's a do-or-die situation for the Jets. We're taking Robert Woods over 17.5 receiving yards. I like this prop a lot, guys. Robert Woods has won me a lot of money in the past, not just with DraftKings, with the prop market as well. He's been very good to us in the past, going back to when he was on the Rams. Next play, we're going to take Dalton Schultz over 42.5 receiving yards. So if you can see the trend here, guys, we've got Mixon, Woods, and Schultz. We do not have Tank Dell. So we're going to let Sauce Gardner take care of Tank Dell. We also have DJ Reed back tonight, so there's going to be a lot of tough work over there. But guys like Robert Woods, quick slants over the middle, and Dalton Schultz, dump downs over the middle. Joe Mixon on the screen passes and those little available passes when they get into pressure with blocks. We love these guys here. So as we noted, we love Schultz in this game environment here today. He is a big body target with sure hands. And while the other receivers are in coverage, he is likely going to be a guy that's going to be looked upon to kind of add value here to this receiving core. More so, the Jets are susceptible to tight end position, so we like this here. We think Dalton has a big enough role here to take care of this 42.5 receiving yard prop. He may get in the end zone today as well. Just a little heads up for you. We love this play. Dalton Schultz over 42.5 receiving yards. Now the next play, you already know where we're going with this one. Aaron Rodgers over 232.5 passing yards. Now, Rodgers over on his passing yards is a direct correlation with his top two receivers being in this, as you guys can see with Devontae Adams and, of course, with Garrett Wilson. So, we're expecting some vintage Aaron Rodgers today, guys. This is one of these situations, prime time, the lights are shining. He did this last week and they failed. I think this game's going to go differently. I think Aaron Rodgers and the Jets are going to find a way to get out of this. I don't think they're going to make the playoffs. I'm not going to go that far, but they're going to make a run. And it starts with tonight. They got to get through this team, this Houston team that's a little bit beat up. They come into their house. They've got to figure this out. We know that everyone's going to be all over the Breece Hall rushing yards today. We understand that. We'll have them in a couple of props. But we are going to play this a little bit differently. We're going to roll with the heavy passing attack in this game. As you can see with this correlated stack, we've got Aaron Rodgers stacked with both of his top targets, Devontae Adams and Garrett Wilson. I also want to point out to you guys that when it comes to this team, they are also missing Allen Lazard tonight. Allen Lazard is a true security blanket for Aaron Rodgers. It's going to leave you guys like Conklin and also Breece Hall out of the backfield. So keep that in mind. The next play, we're going to take C.J. Stroud over 8.5 rushing yards. That's right, not passing yards, but rushing yards. We love this line given the lack of receiving targets for Stroud in this game. And while CJ isn't a full-on running quarterback, he does possess the ability to run if he needs to move out of the pocket or make a play for a key first down. But more so, the Jets send pressure, and when we see them sending pressure, we see Stroud being able to slip out and rush for some yards. He probably has a strong rushing yard game. I'm going to put him at 24 to 28 rushing yards. Their line is 8.5. I understand it's a high margin, but given the scenario and the game setting, we love this play. We're taking CJ Stroud over the 8.5 rushing yards. CJ, knock out a little 15-yard run early for us. Let's get that one out of the way so you don't got to stress about it. Moving on to the last play of this 8-man banger here, we've got Breece Hall for over a 13.5 longest reception. Now, as I noted, we're going to call this game, again from this perspective, from the Dabble perspective. Again, last day of the month, guys. Halloween, we're going a little crazy, a little spooky today. We're making it a little spicy. With this 8-man play, as I told you, we're going to bet $100 to win $5,000. But the cool thing about the hedge feature here is that if we miss one, we still get a 5 times payout. So we're still going to win $500, and we get a 1.5 payout, $150 if we miss 2. So we can miss 2 of these and still get paid. Miss 1 of these and we're still getting paid pretty damn nice. You catch them all, it's a nice payout. It's a 50x. So this is why we're going to take advantage of this play here today. You can see the correlation, guys. We've got the 2 underside receivers. We got Mixon for the brunt of the game here. I see a lot of rushing and a lot of receiving yards from Mixon. He's probably going to be one of the top players of the game. And then we got Aaron Rodgers stacked with his 2 top targets, Devontae Adams and Garrett Wilson, minus, of course, Allen Lazard. And after that, you're leaving some dump down passes for Breece Hall, and, of course, under pressure, the rush yards for C.J. Stroud. We love this play on Dabble today. Again, Dabble's been a lot of fun for us, guys. As you can see, we have built up a massive following over there very quickly. It's not on purpose, but people are tailing our plays. We're loving it. We want to get you guys a big win. Keep in mind, guys, we're always going to give you guys the best possible chance to win. Today's the day it's a little bit more wild, so just, keep that in mind. Don't forget about that here. Don't come to this chat later and say, hey, we missed on 2 of these, or, don't yap at us here. You can decide if you want to play this play or not. Last day of the month. It's Halloween. We're giving you something fun here. We love this 8-man pick with the hedge. Make sure to do it with the hedge, guys. This play is designed to have a hedge on it. It's not necessarily designed as an all-in. If you want to be crazy, you can do it as the all-in. But we're designing this play specifically to have a hedge option here, okay? And there's a reason for that. In case 1 or 2 of these things fall off, we still have a nice winning ticket. Now, with that being said, we're betting $100 to win the 5K on this one with the 50X. But if you don't have Dabble, excuse me, I'm going to show you right now how you can get Dabble for just $5, and you can put $30 in this play yourself and have yourself a chance at a real nice 8-man hedge. Go to the description of our video here. All you have to do is click on Dabble right here. By clicking on this link, you'll see this is a little bit different on your phone. Dabble does a bunch of cool stuff, guys. I mean, it's been a lot of fun for us. They've got a 6x payout for 3-mans. They've got a 35x payout for 6-mans. As you can see, the 8-mans are we're doing a hedge. 8-man is technically here at 100x, but we're doing a hedge. Then we have 1,000x payouts. We love to do these on NFL Sunday, sometimes on big NBA slates like Wednesday night, Friday night tomorrow, so keep in mind that. But once you click on that Dabble link right there, just make sure the code says In the Green. Again, our business name is In the Green DFS, but all of our codes will always be In the Green. We saw a lot of you guys, it's like 4 or 5 of you guys that made that mistake and used the other code, but just make sure it says In the Green if you don't mind. Double check it. Super easy, In the Green. All one word, super simple. Deposit $5, they'll give you $25 for free, giving you $30 to put on this play. Go jam that $30 in this 8-man play. Make sure it says hedge, and we'll rock and roll with that. Also, if you don't yet have Dabble and it's your first time deposit, we want to offer you 1 free week of VIP as well. All you have to do is take a screenshot of your first deposit. It's got to be done within 2 days, guys. Please don't come to us 3 or 4 weeks later. We love y'all. There's a couple of you guys we hooked up, and it's only because we love you guys and appreciate you guys coming to our channel and sending support. But try to get this within 1 or 2 days if you want this free week. It's super easy. Send us email to support@inthegreendfs.com. Include a screenshot of your deposit, at least $5, and of course, a screenshot of your first bet. We'll make sure we get you 1 free week of VIP so you can have a lot of the fun stuff that we're doing over in our VIP. Lastly, guys, let's get over to that Prize Picks play. I'll show you this one more time. There's the 8-man play for Dabble. Take a quick look at it. Also, when you get Dabble, all you have to do is search on the bottom. You can type in the Green DFS and copy our play there as well. But now that you got the Dabble play, guys, you know what to do. If you want to make a deposit and get on Dabble, just click the link right here. Let's get you over to the Prize Picks play. Now, this play is a little bit different. Again, a little bit of a wild play. We did this on purpose. We put a 4-man together with some demons to give us an 18.5x payout. It's a really cool one. We'll see if you guys like it. Here's actually the first play right here. We're taking Aaron Rodgers for 1.5 pass touchdowns, okay? Now, as you guys know, we have Aaron having a big game today. It doesn't necessarily mean he has a big game today, guys, but what we're predicting is that Aaron Rodgers and the Jets are going to have a bounce-back game. They're going to have to find a way to win. They're at home, big time, prime time. Aaron on prime time is generally pretty good. And I think they need this game really, really badly. So we're taking Aaron Rodgers over the 1.5 passing touchdowns, and we are pairing him with Davante Adams. Check this out, though, to get a reception, to get a touchdown, rather, either receiving or rush touchdown. We love the opportunity here because what we're looking at, as you guys can see, let me get this in here first so you can see it as we go. What we're looking at, as you guys can see, is we're going to have the ability to have one of this passing touchdowns go to Davante. Obviously, that's the goal here. And then we're going to put the 4th play in. This play is going to be a little bit different. We're going to take Mixon over here. This is the only guy we're going to stack in both these, so just a heads up on that. What we're going to do with Mixon is we're going to go over here. Whoops, sorry, guys. Let's see here. Got Mixon, and we're going to juice this up a little bit. Not the 89, but the 99 rush yards, okay? Now, we're doing this for the payout. Mixon has been pretty good with this, guys. I want to point out he's hit it every game except for one in the last 5. He's actually done it every game, I believe, this season, except for that game against Chicago. Mixon has been pretty... I think that game he got hurt, right? Am I right about that? But Mixon has been pretty damn sharp, so we're taking him for the 99.5 on the demon play there. And then for the last play we're going to plug in here, for the last 4th-man play, we're going to go with Breece Hall again. But we're going to do with this one, okay? We're going to take Breece Hall's fantasy score. Now, the reason we're going to do this, I want to show you why we break it down like this. We could have taken his rushing yards. He probably hits that rushing prop tonight. Makes a lot of sense. We took the fantasy score for a couple of reasons. A, we think Rodgers has a big passing game. It means more passes, PPR, to Breece Hall. B, Rodgers could easily throw 1 touchdown to Adams and 1 touchdown to Breece Hall, and we've essentially almost knocked out 3/4 of this thing. So we love that correlation stack there. And then, of course, Joe Mixon to have the big game on the ground. The Jets been a little bit more susceptible to run lately than to start the season. And we think this is going to be a good setup for Mixon today. So we're taking this play. This is going to be the play we're going to put in. Again, guys, last day of the month. It's Halloween. We're getting a little crazy today. We don't always do plays this crazy. And by the way, I'll go over the NBA plays. We had some wins and some losses. I'll go over those on the next video tomorrow. But I want to make sure I get this NFL video out now so you guys have plenty of time to get these lines locked in before they bounce and bump. We're going to bet this play $50. Whoops. To win $925. Let's bet that live for you like we always do. All right, good to go. Now, last thing, let me quickly show you guys. Now that we have our Prize Picks line completed, I want to also show you guys with Dabble. You need to keep this in mind. Dabble's allowing us to get these correlation stacks. You can't do this on other apps without getting severely discounted on your payout, right? We're able to do this right now in Dabble. We don't know how long this is going to last, just a heads up. This is part of the reason why we love Dabble. More so, a lot of these lines you're going to see right here. Like, let me give you an example real quick. For Davante Adams. Now, this is just one that we're really early in the day, so this is not one that you're going to see a ton of movement on. But so Adams over here is 57.5 receiving yards. You can see it right here. Davante Adams over 57.5 receiving yards. Over here, we got him for 55.5. So he's already two points higher, 2 yards higher on other apps like PrizePicks. This is why we have to take advantage of Dabble right now. We're getting tons of value on Dabble. Our little plays are winning. We haven't hit our 6-mans very often the last 2 weeks, but we are ready to crush this thing. We love this hedge play. There's too much value here, guys. The ability to game stack like this and not lose payout. We're getting a 50x payout for this with the hedge option. It's a great play, guys. Make sure you get on Dabble. If you don't yet have it, you know what to do. Click right there, download Dabble, deposit $5, put that $30 in there, and get yourself a chance to win a big one with us today. Next, I'm going to show you one more thing before we let you guys go here in this NFL video. Click right here. Everyone should be on the free plan by now. We're doing a lot of cool stuff on the free plan. Like yesterday, we sent out, let everyone know about the sleeper ad. So we sent everyone the free plan, the sleeper deal. If anyone wants to download sleeper and get that bankroll going, because again, starting tomorrow, we're going to be using that bankroll on sleeper. So if you want to ride with us on the promotion we're going to be doing, make sure you go ahead and put some money on that sleeper account. Use that code. Again, we'll have it down in the link in the bio here for you. But what we're going to do here, guys, is click right here on free, or winning picks, rather, free and VIP. All you do is click right here and to sign up for the free plan. This is the most important thing you need to be doing right now. This is where it's at. All of our free plays will be sent to you here. If you want to get on our other stuff, our VIP and our NFL Full Season Pass, we'll show you how to do it in a second. But everyone should at least be on the free plan. That way, when you get these lines, we send them out to you early as possible. As soon as we lock the plays, we send them out to you guys. That way you get them before all these lines bump. What's going to happen on a game like Thursday night? Thursday's been very, very busy. And what happens is you guys get to this stuff an hour before the game and you're trying to find plays, but these lines have all juiced up 9, 10, 11, 12 yards. It gets out of control. So you got to get to this early. Jump on the free plan. It takes 5 seconds. Lastly, we do have our NBA Full Season Pass. We'll go over that in the next video. That has been a blast. But let's go over here and show you the NFL Full Season Pass. Since the season has started, we do have a discount available for 50% off. If you want to use it, all you have to do is type in code Sunday. You'll get 50% off for the rest of the season. You'll get that for $500. You can also come in here and click on the buy now, pay later. It's probably like $40 up front for $40 a month, $40 up front. So super easy if you want the Full Season Pass. It comes with literally everything, all picks and plays for the entire NFL season for all apps, every slate, playoffs, Super Bowl included. We include that the plays on PrizePicks, Chalkboard, Sleeper, Dabble, Hard Rock Bet, Better, and more. It's fully loaded if you're a real NFL guy and you really want to make money in NFL. Saw a few of you guys bought the monthly yesterday. Congratulations on that. You're going to have a blast with that. But remember, you can also buy the weekly if you want here. The monthly saves you $100, but the weekly's $99. It's good for people that just want to try it out for the first time, see how it's going to go, see if you have some good wins. And if you're up a couple grand, stick with it. Of course, it'll be worth it. But outside of that, guys, remember, as the last thing I want to show you here, where did it go? Did I miss it here? Let's go back there again. Yeah. Okay. Last thing I want to show you here is if you want this VIP for a week to try it out, all you have to do, you can get it for free, and how you do it is like this. Come here and download one of these apps, specifically Sleeper or Dabble or Better. We do a lot of Better plays in VIP. All you have to do is download one of these and take a screenshot of your first deposit as well as your first bet. Send it to support@inthegreendfs.com and we will give you a free week of VIP. Outside of that, guys, we appreciate you. We're going to do the contest one more time today. We're going to run it back. I believe we had a winner on yesterday's NBA video. We will announce that in tomorrow's video so you can collect that free week of VIP. Now, we're going to run the contest back again today, guys. It's one gamer, so it's going to probably run up pretty quickly. Remember, 2 things. All you have to do is the following. First, like the video and subscribe to the channel. Again, thank you again. This is a great video yesterday. We hope this runs back again today. Oh, and for the individual that commented that all we care about is views, I want to point out, man, listen, with all due respect, this is YouTube. We absolutely care about the views. That's part of this whole process. But the real thing we want here, we want our players to win. We're trying to provide value to you guys, even at a free level. We want you guys to have value and want to be able to come to this channel, soak up as much information as you can, then go back and either make your own bets or copy and tail our bets and win with us. We want you guys to win. We don't have any fun with this if you guys are losing, so please keep that in mind, brother. But outside of that, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and B, come down here and comment the player that you think has the highest fantasy score in the Thursday night football game. Remember, there's only so many players here, so it's first come, first serve. Please, guys, check the comments first before you make your comment, and then drop the player's name. Again, like the video, subscribe to the channel, drop the player's name. If you win, you'll win one free week of VIP, so you can try out what the people are doing in VIP. We appreciate you guys. Let's have an awesome day today. It's Thursday night football. Remember, if you do get that free week of VIP, it's a great time to do it. If you want to know why, it's Thursday. You get Thursday night football. You get Friday all-day basketball. You get Saturday basketball as well as we mix in some college football. You get Sunday football, full all day, all slates. The morning game, if there's a morning game, 1 p.m. Games, the 4 p.m. afternoon games, the night game, the Monday night football game, basketball again on Tuesday and Wednesday, and of course you get Thursday night again. So the week of VIP is a great time to get it. We appreciate you guys. Have an awesome Thursday. Let's crush this thing.